All right, we're checking out a HD28 here. This is the first 70s overhaul I've done in the new shop. I don't even know what year it is. It's a 70s, mid-70s HD28, yeah. So I just did the normal stuff to it. I put the tuners on it, did a neck reset to it, cut a long saddle. The bridge, the saddle had already been cut for compensation. So rather than scoot the bridge back, I just worked with the existing saddle slot, filled it in, cut a long saddle. He really wanted a long saddle, so I put a long saddle in it. Did a neck reset. There's what the saddle angle looks like. And I put antique acoustic bridge pins in it. That's the pickguard he chose. When I did the neck reset, it had the cracks alongside the fingerboard, which indicates a failed popsicle brace. So the popsicle brace came out. Put my trapezoidal brace in here. Finished the scallop on it to make it more like a vintage, a GE, authentic, that sort of thing. Remember that on the HD28s, the scallop stops about an inch short, and I just go ahead and smooth it all off. And it's funny because if there's a belly happening, a lot of times I'll correct the belly because it makes a weak spot back here when the scalloping is not complete. You finish the scallop off. I've got a video on this, and that's the whole top kind of rise. Anyway, I'm just checking out. This is really the first time I played it, and so he plays in drop D sometimes. And when that happens, you need a little bit of a higher action to it, and he likes to dig in, as you can see from the wear marks right here. So I've got the action set just a little higher than I personally would like it because I'm old now and I don't play hard anymore, and I like a soft, easy action. But it's pretty good, actually. So I played it 2 minutes before this, so let's check it out. Got some spank. These are medium gauge strings. Everybody always wants to know what kind of strings on it. To me, the strings are like the least important thing in the deal. A good guitar ought to sound good no matter what strings it has in it. I will not tolerate a guitar that has to have that brand of strings on it, brand new. No. I want the strings to just be the actual final flavor of the guitar. So these are Martin phosphor bronze bulk. I buy them by the bulk, 50 cents. You can change strings if you want something else, you know. Spanky. It's about as hard as I want to hit a string, you know. And I've been through this on the videos. There's a technique for hitting a string hard, and Roland White showed me this, you know, Clarence's brother. And the technique is not to dig in like this. The technique is to hit the top of the string, top half of the string. If you play like a tiddlywink, where you go, you push through it, that gets you the idea. But even then, you don't dig in and push through. You get on top of it and push through. You can play really hard that way if you want to. And it gets the strings vibrating this way, up and down on the face of the guitar, rather than up and down this way. So when you dig in and pull out, you know, you're going to buzz. But if you hit it in parallel, it's so much more buzz resistant. So it feels good to me. It's you know, I would probably drop the action just a smidgen, but not much. I didn't knock it out of tune. Let's check the intonation. it's not bad. It's probably one cycle sharp right there, but that's okay. I mean, that's up at the 12th fret. Like I said, the action's a little bit high right there, and it's pretty good up here. And I check it with the tuner. From here to here to here, it's perfect. And then this one's just a smidge. It can be right on if you push down directly. But if you tweak it just a little bit as you're going, it'll go out of tune. Just a little. It's good though. Yeah, it's about as far back as I take that saddle anyway. I'm going to try to play a little harder, okay? Pretty good. I mean, yeah. The neck's really nice on this guitar. It's a chunky mid 70s neck, and oh my gosh, I keep saying that, but they're really one of my favorite necks. This has got a pretty good V on it too, pretty pronounced V. Really comfortable for me. It's just, man, it's a great guitar. Not the guitar you would need. Okay, this is the boring stuff now. You guys don't like boring stuff, you can get out of here. But for the owner, I'm going to go through every note on the guitar. can't push it down that day. My fingers are sore. Come on, nobody's gonna play that note. Good enough. I know that note's got to be clear because there's no frets in front of it, but the spacing was so tight you can't get your finger in there. I was trying to use my thumb, and my thumb's fat, and you got to get. God, that's such a short little string. That's an awful note on an acoustic guitar. I don't care if you need that note or not, you wouldn't play it. You know, it's just a thing. Okay. Stayed in tune pretty good with all that. Rusty. I probably haven't played that song in years. So, alright, it's good. HT28. I guess if the owner approves it, if I did everything right and didn't forget anything, if I got the tuners right, I guess it'll go home. Well, it took me a long time. I don't think it really took much longer than normal, because a lot of times I'm working on multiple guitars at the same time. I've had it for 2 months maybe. But just to me, it took me a week to get the pickguard on, you know. I had the pickguard cut, I had it sitting there. Man, I just couldn't get to the shop with the proper state of mind, you know, not being tired and not being in a rush, and, you know, going out there to not being in a rush and take my time on it. And that's just the thing, is getting the time to go out there. And then when I do go out to the shop, I've got, you know, 1 hour, 2 hours max. And so that's where the time was hard to get. But on the other hand, the longer I have a guitar, the better it tends to be. You know, so I did a neck reset on this one, and I wasn't in any kind of hurry whatsoever. And golly, I did a pretty good job on it. So you know, when I'm not rushed and when I know that I'm gonna have lots of time to work on it, and nobody's going to be yelling at me to get the guitar back, I usually do a better job. So this was a real straightforward repair: neck reset, tuner's nut, full Evo fret job, replaned the fingerboard, had a little bit of dip down here at the first fret. It did plane off, which I thought was finger wear, maybe from a previous person or something, you know, fretting hard. It just had a little dip right there. Took that out, took the relief down, Relief is not perfect right now. Barely any at all. Nice flat neck. Saddle came out great. Right there. About 130 thousandths of an inch above the bridge. It's got lots of room. It's glued in. Long bone saddle, antique acoustic pins. Pickguard, finished the scallop, popsicle brace, checked all the back braces. None of them were loose, amazingly. I can't even remember. I probably wrote it down through it, but I don't remember loose back braces. Had a couple cracks in the back here, but they've been repaired. They look great. I wouldn't touch them. This is this guitar's in great shape for, what is it? 70's, yeah, it's mid 70s, 75 or something. Gosh, I mean, HD28. I think these, every HD28 I get in that I work on, you get it like this where it's balanced well, it's got a long saddle, got a nice looking pickguard. It's just hard to beat these for the bang for the buck, especially if you already have one like this guy does, the owner does, Now, if you're going to go rush out and buy one, I'm not. You go for an authentic or something. I don't know. The necks on these are so good. These are great guitars. HD28, I love them. I should have bought one back in 1975 when I started playing. I bought a D28 instead. I should have got an HD28. Probably have it today. It'd be beat up. It'd look like pretty nice, this guitar. Starting to get a little out of tune now. Starting to get. Good guitar.